Just a little bit of Peyton Manning, just to set the mood.
Peyton Manning baby cloning simulator.
That was actually the planned follow-up game, but it was sadly canceled for legal reasons. So, this is it. We're gonna go kill the demon Vatar.
I'm excited.
We should be. It's pretty fun.
If it was so easy to kill Vatar, why didn't they do it the first time?
It wasn't easy. We're just amazing.
Did that say in Vatar?
No. I think it just said Vatar.
Well, there was some letters in front of Vatar, and that makes me worried.
It might be. Maybe it was 2 because this is the second mission.
Yes.
In Ark More.
Vatar 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Well, there was some confusion as to who we were going to run this with, and by confusion I mean a 3-way tie between the halfling, the wizard, and the knight.
A halfling night wizard. Problem solved.
If you could play as a halfling knight wizard, as in the armor of the knight, the speed of the halfling, and also getting stabs, that would be pretty sick.
That would be pretty cool. Speaking of sick, this guy's character design.
I love the snarling crotch face. That is
interesting.
Also the name of my metal band.
Snarling crotch face.
No, that sounds like a grunge band, really.
Come see us at Weasel's House of Wieners this 18th. Half price of draft beer.
Right off the start, he just teleports to you and starts swinging. And here's a demonstration.
Giant
He's currently invincible.
Oh, that's lame. Take that. Oh, halfling was so good.
Yep, our axe is quite powerful. So,
is this a gimmick fight? I keep feeling gimmick fight.
It's a 3-stage fight, actually. And it's sort of gimmicky in the beginning.
I like that even in the face of a world-ending demon, we still gotta get paid.
Oh, man. Gotta get that money.
Get money.
Like, no one is gonna pay us. There's no salary for defeating the demon, so we gotta take care of ourselves first, and then worry about fighting him off.
It's all commission-based, man.
Right.
What is the red laser? What is that?
That is what's keeping Vatar immortal.
And why did Vatar set up a ballista aimed at it?
I think this was just already there. So my question is, why did Mordessa have this set up? I don't think she trusted Vatar.
We're fighting a Pokemon?
We're just destroying the symbol of all Pokemon, because Pokemon is evil.
Well, I mean...
Vatar confirmed for Sun and Moon.
I'm really confused as to... Okay.
So this is stage 1. We just have to blow up the symbol of the dark side. Notice that we take a little less damage when we're on the ballista, but not no damage, so... Also, these guys drop shit tons of health potions, so this isn't really a problem. There we go.
Oh, man.
That's blown up.
I just realized
stage
what
1
this
done.
is. This
What?
is American Gladiators. I remember this game. This was my favorite part, where you had to run the gauntlet where the guy was shooting tennis balls at you.
This is like the most hardcore game of American Gladiators ever run.
Everybody knows that Nitro is the best to me.
I don't remember any of their names.
Well, now you remember Nitro. Oh, there's a necromancer?
So yeah, this level is basically just liches and skeletons and Vatar.
Oh, did you... Is that Vatar's Scootum in there? Oh, that's a transition. What? Oh.
Alright, wizard time.
Did you do that?
Yep.
Oh,
Wizard is taking
great.
over for the second leg.
Oh, you're awesome. That was really good. You're learning.
This was my solution.
This looks really gross.
This is really gross. I don't even know where the hell we are. It says we're in Ark Moor, so
Wrecked
did
him.
Mordessa just live in like a... I think that you're right. This is the Scutum. This is the Scutum.
This is Vatar's Scutum.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what happens if you don't wash your Scutum properly.
It gets all gross.
And if you touch it too much, you turn into Vatar, so...
Yeah, don't, you touch your Scutum too much, I hear you go blind. Maybe you get hairy palms.
Definitely. Well, hairy palms, that and you start growing faces out of your everything, so... One of those is a little worse than the rest.
Why would you want faces everywhere? I mean, you can
I
eat
say
from
nobody-
any angle.
Nobody wants hairy palms. Yeah, already you're gonna notice the wizard is just... Not having a shield is really kind of crippling.
Yeah.
Oh, or at least... Because at least the spellcasters get an omnidirectional shield, but it drains your mana, so you cannot attack and block. And you can only block for a limited amount of time.
Can we talk about how uncomfortable it must be to have doorways in what is apparently your lower colon?
No, actually, let's not. That sounds really bad.
That looks like just really painful looking. That does not look like it'd be comfortable. Vatar needs a lower GI.
Speaking of Vatar, take a look at him and tell me how he feeds himself. Like, do you see hands? No, he's just got giant 3-foot claw arms. How does he feed?
He falls on things.
That sounds really rough. What if he wants to eat like a nice dinner?
I don't. Does Vatar need silverware? What would a nice dinner be to an abyssal demon? What does that constitute as a nice dinner?
Maybe like you cut out their heart and then you cook it in their blood to give it sort of like a gravy, and then you deglaze the pan with wine, also probably made from blood or the blood of their relatives.
I mean, come on, if Star Trek taught me anything, there's blood in it. Everybody knows.
Right. And then you cook that down with some onions, shallots, garlic.
So it's
serve it on a bed of rice.
It's like a heart risotto.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, no, that'd be a fricassee. If you're cooking it in wine, it'd be a fricassee, right?
Right. Is that what that is? I just know you're deglazing the pan, so you could add in some a sweetener of sort and make a nice demi-glace out of what's in the bottom. So we blow up that. Now we're literally going to start shooting his heart with a...
Sorry, go ahead.
We're going to start shooting his heart with this giant crossbow. You can see and hear the nice squirty blood. I don't know if that's his heart or just the heart of the castle. Either way, really gross.
You know what this is kind of making me think of for a second?
Yeah, look at it squirt.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the movie Osmosis Jones?
Yes. Which always bugged me because osmosis is only applies to water.
In my water,
It's
it's
diffusion
always,
for everything else.
In my water, I always drink stuff that has been purified through reverse osmosis, which doesn't make any sense to me.
How fancy. Yeah, so there's two really annoying pieces of gold. One is on that ledge there, and one is on the other side that you can't get down to without going back up to the top.
Oh, that's...
And if you heard that wail, somehow the last Lich just killed themselves.
That's nice. See,
I think they fell down there, maybe?
How nice of them.
I mean, I really appreciate the Lich throwing us a bone after that last level, which was a real
humdinger.
A real Lich, shall we say.
Oh man, son of a Lich.
Yeah, there's the real pain. That one's annoying to get.
That seems like it'd be rough. You still have how much?
100 left, but
gold left to go. Okay.
It's almost all of the gold in this level is in sapphires, which are each 50. So, and the hit detection on that is just weird. You just kind of have to jump over it.
So is Vatar summoning the Liches and skeletons, or?
I think so.
Or are they just dropping in for the party?
You know, I'm not sure. Maybe they just got the RSVP.
Transitions! That's a very well done
It's
effect.
time for the murder hobo.
Yes!
Who just does wildly more damage than anyone else. The halfling's base swing did 70 something. This is 150 a hit.
Oh, good lord.
Its area of effect is much smaller and its range is a little less, but seriously, this will just mess you up. And that's everything.
Single target.
We can just sort of damage race Vatar now almost.
I'm having a hard time understanding, like, where is the weak point on a creature made of mouths and wings?
Just hit it in the everything. Also, pro tip, set it on fire.
Cooked Vatar.
They sort of load you up on health potions, so really this level's pretty viable with
Looks
any
like
character.
It looks like he's shooting photon torpedoes at you when you first see some stuff.
He does, yeah, and that's it.
We
The
won.
The flame sword is wildly too powerful. So it says, now experience the tale from the Dregatar from another perspective, but beware as it won't be as easy this time.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're not kidding.
So the direct access is literally, I'm evil.
Yep, we have unlocked our first character, the Earth
Yay!
Golem. And for unlocking all the gold in the game, we get the 9320 battle droid. What?
A battle
Yeah, that's a
droid.
thing. A battle droid.
The
Very-
battle had begun.
It's really certain.
Vastly
Yeah, it really
outnumbered,
fits.
The armies of Selenheim were
Does
constantly
it have
in retreat
pants?
towards the castle itself.
No.
Vatar's hordes crossed the
Well,
rift,
then it fits.
smashed through the
Yep.
defenses and pursued them. It seemed hopeless.
This is
The death of the ancient demon came
Yeah.
as a miracle.
here's our reward.
Echoing through the mountains
A book.
and out over the fields, the sound of his final agony reached
If-
the ears of
So
Enclavers
you do not play
and
as Zale when you play as the
Outlanders
wizard, right?
The
No,
Outlanders
apparently
frozen
you
their
can
tracks,
tell in the
eyes
cutscene in the
widened
last
in
video,
horror.
Zale is speaking and then the other wizard is just sort of sitting
Just
there
kinda
with
hanging out.
us.
Okay, because I was gonna
Yep.
say,
Moments
if
later,
you played
the
as the
first of
wizard
the
and
Mechalon
killed
troops
Vatar,
arrived in a cloud
that
of
seems a
dust
little
and banners
like if
over
you
the
were actually
horizon.
Zale, that doesn't seem.
Mercilessly, they crashed
Why didn't he
into
just
the
do it the
confused
first time?
Dragatar horde's rear and flanks.
I don't know,
With
but
a
if
new
our
boost
wizard
of
is
morale,
powerful
the
enough to
soldiers
kill
of Selenheim
Vatar, which
cried out
he
their
totally
allegiance to
is,
their queen and
Zale
valiantly
should
took
be
up
able to
arms
as well,
once more.
unless we're just
Without
better
their leader and
than Zale.
surrounded,
In which case, why
Vatar's
not give
horde
us the
was
Earth
quickly
Staff?
diminished and soon
I mean, I
annihilated.
guess we did wield the Earth Staff.
History
Why did
would
we give
not
it to
be
him?
allowed to repeat
We're
itself.
better at this. He's
As
very
the
bad at
chaos
his
of
job.
battle gradually faded into silence, the small party of adventurers
Where
returned
they were
to
immediately
Selenheim,
murdered by
soon to
red-robed
be
mysterious
celebrated
beings.
as heroes.
We get to learn what those guys are
As
called.
Queen Eilendel, Princess Jacindra,
The
and the Assembly of Six were praising them for their
Yep.
valiant efforts, Electo of Mechalon stepped into the chamber.
Oh, it's Electo. What an asshole.
Boldly, he asserted his authority as the savior of the Enclave. Angered by such arrogance, the Queen and her council were quick to voice their protests, and soon they seemed
Also,
to
who
be
wrote
on the
this
brink
book?
of
It
a
has
new
the
war.
weirdest, like,
High
structure.
Wizard
Yeah,
Zale
you
himself
can't,
stepped
you
in.
can't center a line.
Had
You can't
there
center
not
justify
been
to do
enough
that.
fighting,
Look at this page.
What is
They had
this?
both
The
broken
what?
a pact
The
with
TIE Fighter
Hero to help
page.
their
How do you
kinsmen.
read that? Also, fuck you for
Wearily
writing it that
urged
way.
him
Is she trying to tell us to vote for Hillary?
But Electo refused. Breaking the
Let's
pact would
let's
no
try to
longer
keep
be
that out of
tolerated.
this thread.
He
We
declared
get
that he would
distracted
conquer
enough
the
with anime.
Outlands and try to restore
Anime
the
is
magic
better.
to them.
That
And the
dude's
people
got
of Selenheim
very
would
pointy
learn their
ears.
place as infidels
Such
for
a-
their
That's
past
ju-
sins.
You remember him?
Would the
He's
people
the
of
he's that
Mechalon
Roman
succeed
jackass.
thought the
in
Roman guy was
conquering the
bald.
remaining Dregatar and
Uh,
restore magic.
well,
and peace
it's the
to
same guy
sun?
anyway.
Oh.
Or would they
That's
become like
Electo.
the
Maybe
enemy
he
that
wrote
had
the book
just
so
been
that he was like,
defeated?
alright, yeah, that's a pretty good portrait of
Only
me looking
time
grumpy
will tell.
and pugnacious, but
But
do
that
you have some hair?
is another story. To be
So what I
told
really like is
another
that there's,
time.
or like, and I'm saddened by, is that the setup for the sequel was sort of that since you brought another army into the Enclave, they're sort of sticking around and making trouble. Things didn't go smoothly, so you've won, but not everything's perfect. Unfortunately, we never got that sequel.
Well, here's a question then. If Electo just kind of walked into the throne room by himself and declared that he was the ruler now, and we support the queen, and there's like 6 of us? 6 or 7 of us? Including the Council of Six? Including
Yeah.
the queen and her daughter? Why didn't we just murder him?
He didn't say that he owns. He just said, "I'm the savior. You owe me everything." And then they said, "No, go fuck yourself." And he was like, "Fine. I'm gonna go back and restore magic to the Outlands, because that's part of the story they don't really bring up. Is that when the Earth was split, or the Enclave kept the magic inherent to the lands, and the Outlands lost it all. So he's gonna try and go back and rebuild an empire of literally the rest of the world, and then he says he's going to come back and make hell for the Enclave, because he's an asshole.
What exactly did you have to do to unlock the robot?
That is our reward for collecting every piece of gold in the game.
Nice. And the thread is going to be super upset that you did not show it off.
Oh, there's a bonus video coming soon.
Coming soon.
In which I show off our old pal Earth Golem, who saved us many a time, and the battle droid. So don't you worry. It's coming.
420.
Take us home.